Hey, what's going on, guys? Thank you so much for clicking on my video. If you clicked on this video, I think you guys want to see a crazy intricate, super detailed Neopixel chassis. Boom! Oh yeah, look at that. Alright guys, so in today's video, we're going to be reviewing this insanely cool, all-copper lightsaber chassis. I did have to make a little adjustment to the camera angle to make room for my assistant. Beautiful wife, who you haven't seen on my YouTube channel in
6 years.
Where have you been all this time?
That's a question for another day.
We'll talk about it some other time. By the way, guys, Obi-Dad Kenobi needs your help. Let's give her a nickname. I want all of your cool nickname ideas down in the comments.
And it better be a good one.
Not only does this chassis look amazing and have a secret trapdoor, but it's also going to upgrade your Xenopixel lightsaber. So let's get into this. You guys know how I like to start my videos by being grateful and thanking Vader Sabers for sending this beautiful Star Wars treasure to me that honestly I never thought I would even own something like this. And I'm so happy I get to share with all of you guys and also share with you the affordable price. This is a fraction of how much other crazy copper light up moving piece display chassis go for. So I'm going to show you guys all the details, talk about the price, and we're going to compare it to another Xenopixel chassis and see which one might be louder and more clear, so it should be a good time. So really quick about Vader Sabers. If you haven't heard of them, they are a lightsaber company based over in Florida, and they actually have a storefront selling lightsabers. So if you live in Florida, look them up online, check them out on the social medias, Instagram. And if you didn't catch my Duality review, I'm going to put a link right over here in the corner, and I'll conveniently leave that video for you at the end of this one to make sure you don't miss it. So I think what makes Vader Sabers really stand out from other lightsaber companies is that the owner, Russ, puts his hands on and tests out every lightsaber that comes through his workshop. He also is extremely talented at weathering lightsabers and making your own Jedi weapon look very unique and in-universe. So before we talk about the pricing, why don't we get a really close-up look at all the details of this beautiful chassis. Where's my assistant? Bam! For all of you who are watching who are kind of new to the lightsaber community or the collecting hobby, this all-copper crystal chassis is a thing. It's like one of the most highest tier levels of lightsaber collecting you can get. It's right above like acid etching, having a crystal, moving parts, like accent lights everywhere. These can go for like $600, $800, $1,000, and this is a fraction of the cost. I'll talk about that in just a minute. Down here below, I do believe this is an improved speaker with a greater volume and clarity. Very important. As you guys know, I mentioned in all my videos, these recharge ports are amazing. It makes it so easy and convenient to charge, plug it in, walk away, and you're not wasting all that time trying to finagle your battery out of the chassis. And yes, in case it didn't catch your eye at first, there is a BB-8 etching on one side and everyone's favorite droid in the universe, R2-D2. Now these two screws here, you unscrew them and it helps you get to the battery. That is the one caveat, is that this battery is actually smaller than the traditional size battery. Battery is going to wear out sooner because if you turn it on with a lightsaber, it's powering all these accent lights, moving parts, and a blade, so it's not going to last nearly as long. Check out, this is the back side with these beautiful riveted like bars, very textured. Can you see that? And the crystal inside is hiding with these moving parts that have it rotating. It looks so cool. And this is the front side. I thought the trap door only opens one way, but actually it pivots out with an arm and completely comes apart like that. How amazing. Crystal chamber will be rotating with these little tiny gears. You can kind of see right in there. Door shuts. Bam. Neopixel connectors with lights on top. So I know normally we wait to turn things on for the demo portion, but for the demo, we're really going to be focusing on the audio and the clarity. So let's turn this baby on. Check this out. Oh yeah. Oh. LEDs on either side of the droids. And this is the piece de resistance. Oh yeah, look at that. So nice. LED lights wrapping all around it. Wow. Neopixel lights for the connector. Bam. That thing has got some oomph to it. Wow. And not only that, but the weight of the chassis. I think this is about twice the weight of a normal Xenopixel chassis. But if you pull this out of your Saber, this is going to impress your friends for sure. They're never going to have seen anything like this. And again, I can't believe it's a fraction of the price of other copper fully metal chassis like this. How much does this fully metal lightsaber chassis cost? Like I said before, these like moving crystal chamber chassis can go for like $600, $800, $1,000. This one, $299. And that's before the discount from Finding the Force. Use this discount code. I would greatly appreciate it. And link down below in the description, because Vader Sabers sometimes has sales. So if you come to this video and use the link down below, you'd really be helping out my channel and letting them know that you heard about them from me. I'd really appreciate it. Thanks a lot, guys. So $299, but even less with the discount, rotating chamber crystal chassis, which comes in this, by the way. Oh yeah. Now that is just classy, okay? Firm protective case, boom, pop this open, and we've got all the parts, manual here, instructions, cord, and again, this is the Vader Sabers difference right here. Instruction manual, and it has instructions to probably a lot of other products. This is one that was typed up and put together by the owner himself to consolidate and simplify all the instructions that you're gonna need to operate your chassis. So that's a really cool feature that not all Saber companies take the time to do. And of course it came right in this little pouch with these protective plugs to cover the speaker and Neopixel connector pins. Bam. So I was going through my Saber collection trying to find a Xenopixel V3. I always ask for Profi Sabers, so I did find one. It's probably not one of your favorite hilt designs. I think this is the Jeki Lawn, if I'm not mistaken, from the Acolyte series. But I mean, I grabbed what I could, okay? All right, it's demo time. Let's dim the lights and turn on these sabers. This is still a fine hilt to use for an audio comparison. There's a cap at the bottom of the pommel that unscrews and has really good sound ventilation. So fine saber for audio comparison. Let's check it out. Jeki Lawn, Xeno V3. Okay, not bad. But you know what I'm gonna do now is, because I think this saber has better ventilation than the Duality, we're gonna put the crystal chassis in this saber. And something else to keep in mind, guys, since this speaker is not covered or protected, you might wanna keep your younglings away and keep them from probing the speaker. Any part of the speaker could rupture and really make for a bad day. All right, here we go. Crystal chamber. Ooh. Oh, that is louder for sure, and it's got more bassy. It's more clear, but definitely more bassy and louder, which I like. Even with moving parts and being copper, the sensitivity to the clashes is still really good. Okay, took me a minute, but I found another sound font that both chassis have. Check this out, 3, 2, 1. Time for the crystal. If you're a Xenopixel fan, that is really exciting that this chassis doesn't just work with one saber, which a lot of them do. A lot of the copper, crazy, fancy crystal chassis only work with one saber, but this one works with all your Xenopixel lightsabers if you're a fan and you have more than one. All right, let's check this out. Oh yeah. Louder, more clear. Nice. Good punch to it. So guys, let us know what you think about this beautiful all-copper crystal chassis.
Yeah.
And as always, guys, take care, be safe, and...
Have a Star Wars... What? Have an awesome Star Wars day.
All right. I can't mind.